In order to locate the information she wants online, Carla first needs to remember her questions. Let's look at them. Her first question was, what does hypertension mean? Her second question is, how high is 130/80 in comparison to normal blood pressure? And her third question is, what can I do to lower my blood pressure and decrease the risks of hypertension? The next thing Carla needs to do is open a search engine. To do this, she needs to use a browser. Some of the most common browsers include Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Internet Explorer. Carla likes to use Google Chrome, so she opens it from her desktop. Google Chrome is run by Google, which is also a very popular search engine. Carla chooses to use Google. Now she has to figure out what keywords to enter into the search engine in order to locate the information she wants. What keywords would Carla use to find the answer to her first question, what does hypertension mean? The keyword from that question could just be the word hypertension, as the words what, does, and mean don't have too much meaning on their own. Carla goes to her browser and types in hypertension. This is the list of results that come up. As you can see at the top, there are about 49,100,000 results generated. This means that she needs to know how to pick through the links and figure out which ones best address her questions. She can start by just skimming the page to see if the results look good. We see things about hypertension, high blood pressure, hypertension. So, at the first take, it looks like they do match her question about what does hypertension mean. Next, she's going to want to look more carefully at each result to see if she wants to click on it or not. The first step here is to look at the title. Let's look at the title of the first result. It's Hypertension, Causes, Symptoms, and Treatments. Her question is, what does hypertension mean? This one looks like it has more to do with causes and symptoms than what the actual word hypertension means. It could still be very useful, but let's take a look at the second result. This one says high blood pressure, hypertension. This one looks exactly like it's telling us what hypertension means. It means high blood pressure. So, at this point, we think that the second link might be more relevant than the first link. However, let's read the summary to make sure. Take a moment to read the summaries for the first and second results. Here, it can be important to notice that the bold-faced words are the keywords that you entered for your search. This can be useful because it can show how relevant the result is to your search. Which summary seemed more relevant to you? The top one seems to be talking about hypertension in the news. The bottom one seems to talk about what hypertension is scientifically. So this reaffirms our idea that the second link might be more relevant to our search. There is one last important piece of information that can let us know whether a link is useful or not. This is the source of the site. You can see it by looking at the URL. The URL can give us information about whether a site is credible and reliable or maybe shouldn't be trusted. This pertains to the next step of online research and comprehension, which is evaluating information critically. So we'll stop here for now.